I love you.
Came with a lot of sacrifice and hard work, but I wouldn't change a damn thing.
An entire country is standing on their feet right now. The Irish superstar, Conor McGregor, set to face UFC veteran, Dustin Porье.
One of the best on earth.
And they have been on each other's nerves for weeks.
Is this your toughest test today?
If Conor could fight half as good as he can speak, you know, I think it would be.
Dustin thinks it's all talk, but when he wakes up with his nose plastered on the other side of his face, he's gonna know it's not all talk.
I've never disliked somebody that much I've ever fought.
It has just escalated throughout the week. We're about to hit the climax.
Oh! He hurt him. Wow. That's the real deal, ladies and gentlemen. Make no mistake about it. Conor McGregor is for real.
This is the new era of the fighting Irish, and I brought my whole country with me. If one of us go to war, we all go to war.
We're ready for war.
Conor McGregor!
Oh, he slapped him. History
Has been made!
The first man ever to hold 2 titles simultaneously.
Oh, that looks good. The fourth fighter to secure knockout victories across 3 weight divisions. Etch my name in history one more time for the Irish people.
He's done it all right. Congratulations to him. But now it's time to fight again.
Dustin Porье!
This is a phenomenal knockout artist. A guy with tremendous cardio, fantastic work ethic. He's earned his spot here.
When you get knocked down, you have to get back up. This is a different fight. When I do the best is damage people. I plan on executing. Conor.
I'm gonna take you out.
This is a rematch that everybody wants to see.
Surprise, surprise, the king is back.
Conor McGregor! One of the most iconic fighters in mixed martial arts history.
I'm gonna sleep this Will. One shot is all it takes me. I always come out on top.
Dustin Porьe!
He's as tough as they come.
I'm one of the best in the world. One mistake, and it's over. I'm going to stop Conor by any means necessary.
Let's go! It's time! It's time!
UFC fans, we'd like to welcome you to the weigh-in for UFC 257, Porьe versus McGregor 2. Tomorrow night, the biggest superstar in the sport's history returns as Conor McGregor makes his Fight Island debut against fellow fan favorite, the former interim lightweight champion, Dustin Porьe. Plus, in the co-main event, New Zealand's Dan Hooker will be charged with welcoming lightweight hopeful Michael Chandler to the greatest proving ground in combat sports. We would also like to send a special welcome to those of you joining us today here on Fight Island in Abu Dhabi. We hope to see all of you once again for the live action tomorrow night. And now it is time for the weigh-in for UFC 257, Porьe versus McGregor 2.
Man, does it feel good to do this again? Abu Dhabi, what's going on? Welcome to the ceremonial weigh-in for UFC 257. Camila Oliveira is here, Red De La Cruz, UFC President Dana White is in the building, Sean Shelby, greatest matchmaker on planet Earth. Let's get going. 11 fights coming your way live tomorrow night. We will begin with the UFC Fight Pass prelim. First out of the chute in the flyweight division, Amir the Prince Albazi versus Shalgas Shumagulov. First fighter to the scale, Shalgas Shumagulov. .126, the official weight for Shalgas Shumagulov. And his opponent, currently ranked number 15 in the world at flyweight, Amir the Prince Albazi. 126 pounds, the official weight for the Prince Amir Albazi. All right, our next prelim contested at a catch weight of 150 pounds, Nick the Carney Lentz versus Mobsar Ievloyev. The official weight 150 pounds for Mobsar Ievloyev. And his opponent is Nick the Carney Lentz. $150 pounds on the nose, the official weight for Nick Lentz. All right, these next stack of prelims can be seen live on ESPN. First up in the light heavyweight division, Khalil Roundtree Jr. versus Martine Crackneyo. First fighter to the scale, Martine Crackneyo. $205, the official weight for Martine Crackneyo. And his opponent, Khalil Roundtree Jr. $206, the official weight for Khalil Roundtree Jr. All right, next up we got two of the top 10 in the UFC women's bantamweight division. Juliana Pena versus Sarah McMahon. First fighter to the scale, 9th in the world at present, Sarah McMahon. $135, the official weight for the Olympic silver medalist, Sarah McMahon. And her opponent is the number 7 ranked contender, the Venezuelan vixen, Juliana Pena. The official weight 136 pounds for Juliana Pena. All right, next prelim comes your way in the UFC middleweight division. Brad Tavares versus Antonio Cara de Sapat Carlos Jr. $185 pounds, the official weight for Antonio Carlos Jr. And his opponent is the number 14th ranked middleweight contender out of Hawaii, Brad Tavares. 185.5, the official weight for Brad Tavares. All right, that brings us to the featured prelim in the lightweight division, live on ESPN. Armana Hakaleket Sarukyan versus Matt the Steamroller Frivola. $155.5, the official weight for the Steamroller Matt Frivola. And his opponent is Arman Sarukyan. £157, the official weight for Arman Sarukyan, 1 pound over the lightweight limit. He will forfeit 20% of his purse. All right, now we get to the main card for UFC 257 live on ESPN Plus pay-per-view. First up in the women's strawweight division, Marina Rodriguez versus Amanda Hibas. First fighter to the scale, number 10 in the world, Amanda Hibas. The official weight, 116 pounds for Amanda Hibas.
It's a pleasure to be here.
And her opponent and fellow Brazilian, number 8 in the world, Marina Rodriguez. $116, the official weight for Marina Rodriguez. All right, moving on down the main card to the middleweight division, Andrew El Dirty Sanchez versus Mahmoud Muradov. First fighter up, Mahmoud Muradov. The official weight, 186 pounds for Mahmoud Muradov. And his opponent, former Ultimate Fighter winner, Andrew El Dirty Sanchez. $186, the official weight for Mr. Sanchez. All right, now we get to a featured bout in the women's flyweight division. Jessica Evil Eye versus Joanne JoJo Calderwood. $126, the official weight for Joanne Calderwood. And her opponent is the 6th ranked flyweight contender, former world title challenger, Jessica Evil Eye. The official weight 126 pounds for Jessica Eye. All right, 9 down, 2 to go. It is now time to take a closer look at the 2 men who will share the octagon in tomorrow night's lightweight co-main event.
Who is Michael Chandler?
Considered one of the very best lightweights outside the UFC.
Look at the skill set, the wrestling, the knockout power, the cardio and ability.
There hasn't been a day that has gone by in my mixed martial arts career that I haven't dreamed about putting on those UFC gloves, stepping into that octagon and competing against the best guys in the world. I've got my eyes set on the UFC title. It is the gold standard by which I want to hang my name on. I have been saying it over the last 11 years that I am the best lightweight in the world. I just haven't had the opportunity to prove it until now. But now that I'm signed with the UFC, now it's go time. I told Dana I'm not here for a long time, I'm here for a good time. And pull your hat down tight because we're about to have a wild ride.
Is Chandler good enough within this division to go all the way to the top? Yes, he is.
And if you want to see whether or not Michael Chandler's ready for the elite of the division, he has to beat Dan Hooker, which is not an easy thing to do.
I never thought he'd make the transition over, but it's good to welcome him. The only way I know how.
Oh my God! Porьe in real trouble!
I've built my game, I've built my name in the UFC. I've clawed my way to the top of the lightweight division. That's just how I view it. I earned my spot, 100%.
Oh! Big knockdown for Hooker! The Hangman does it again!
If he's coming here and you think he can just walk in and sidestep a lot of the other guys, he's got another thing coming.
I have a chip on my shoulder that a lot of these UFC guys don't have. I've had to hear the doubt from all of the naysayers for the last decade. Not only do I want to prove a bunch of people wrong, but I want to prove myself right. Either I am who I say I am, or I'm not. I've never been more confident in my abilities as a man and as a competitor, as a vessel of violence. If I step into the cage with any of the top lightweights in the entire world, I think I come out on top.
I feel like I'm just gonna whoop. I'm just gonna pick him apart and he's gonna need to wrestle. He said it himself, he's gonna take me down, he's gonna put me on my back. I'd like to see you try. I'm not that easy to get down, and I'm even harder to keep down there.
Beautiful transition here from Dan Hooker. There's the tap.
I think I can match him cardio for cardio, shot for shot, position for position. I'm ready to step inside that cage with Dan Hooker, introduce myself in dominant fashion to the UFC fans, and I will be UFC lightweight champion within the next 18 months.
I plan on picking him apart from the outside. When he gets desperate, he's gonna run into my knee.
Oh!
And I will put him away.
What a co-main event matchup we have got in store for you at UFC 257. First fighter to the scale, the former Bellator lightweight champion, Iron Michael Chandler. The official weight 155 pounds for Michael Chandler. Let's go! And his opponent has been there. He has done that. The number 6 ranked UFC lightweight contender, Dan the Hangman Hooker. $156, the official weight for New Zealand's Dan Hooker. All right, folks, it all comes down to this as we lay out to take a look at the men on the marquee, the 2 lightweight legends who will share the octagon in tomorrow night's epic main event.
First time I fought Conor, I got hit with a good shot. But this is a different fight. I know I'm one of the best in the world. I know who I am. and I know I can scrap.
Dustin Porье is a much improved fighter since the first time they fought. Oh! What we've seen is the culmination of all of his hard work.
Porьe pouring it on. That'll do it.
Unbelievable resolve. Unbelievable toughness.
Oh, those landed hard. I don't know how these guys are still on their feet.
He has fought for everything he's ever got.
Partnership. Dustin Porьe.
It was an inevitable bout for us to meet again. The fans can expect something they've never seen before. There's no one that does it like me.
I'm always looking to make history every single day.
He slapped him!
I set my legacy in stone.
Oh, man. It is all over!
I've achieved everything I ever set out to achieve. I'm very proud of my achievements, but I have surpassed that level again. I just feel I'm untouchable.
Oh! Early head kick from McGregor! Conor McGregor!
I like Dustin. I think he's a good fighter. He's even a great fighter, you know, but great is still levels below me.
Going back to that first fight, that was a learning experience I had to go through. It made me into the guy, to the fighter, to the father, to the person I am now. I had a taste of the interim title. It felt great, and I want more. This fight makes sense now is because I believe I'm the #1 contender. Conor wants to come back. He's talking about being the lightweight champion again. So when those lights turn on and Bruce introduces us, I'm gonna stop Conor.
What do you want to do this time? I'll knock Dustin out inside 60 seconds. I'm going to beat the time that I beat him in before, and I'm going to beat the shot I beat him in also. It's a wrap.
The King is back! Ladies and gentlemen, the King has touched down on Fight Island. First fighter to the scale. One of the greatest to ever do it. Former UFC featherweight champion and the former UFC lightweight champion of the world, the notorious Conor McGregor! 155 pounds, the official weight for Conor McGregor. And his opponent, mixed martial arts royalty in his own right. He is the former UFC interim lightweight champion and the #2 ranked contender, Dustin the Diamond Porьe. $156, the official weight for Dustin Porьe.
Yes, for the hair. Yes. Let's give it real good fight. Let's go for it.
All right, we will first corral the biggest superstar in the history of the sport. He is back. The notorious Conor McGregor. The entire sports world waits on your every word. You've turned them all into actions. Any final thoughts before another big one, my friend?
John, it's great to chat to you. I look forward to chatting to you post-fight in the octagon for the first time. It's great to be back here. I'm delighted I got the Louisiana hot sauce. I look forward to bringing the hot sauce in the fire tomorrow. Let's go. Thank you so much for the support. Everyone, I'm so excited to be back. You're in for a treat tomorrow night, all right? Let's go.
There he is, folks. There's only one, Conor McGregor. And we step over here. And, of course, talk to Dustin Poirier, who is waiting on his bottle of Proper 12 Irish whiskey. Any final thoughts before another big one? You've had 10 UFC lightweight wins since that first meeting.
My whole career has aligned me for tomorrow night, and I'm here to be victorious and get my hand raised by any means necessary. I'm leaving it all out there. Let's go.
Get some sleep. We'll see you tomorrow. There he is, Dustin Poirier and Conor McGregor under the lights tomorrow, live on pay-per-view. One more sleep, folks. We'll see you tomorrow night.
Let's go. Brilliant.
Breaking news here, the rematch is a done deal. Conor McGregor versus Dustin Poirier. This one is one we have been waiting for a long time.
For the former interim lightweight champion Poirier, a golden opportunity to even their series at 1 win apiece.
Conor McGregor, he got into the head of Dustin Poirier.
When he wakes up, I'm in his head. When he goes to sleep, I'm in his head. When he eats his food, I'm in his head. Every single second, I'm in his head. I'm gonna crack him, and I'm gonna put him away. It's gonna be another first round, no doubt.
Oh, he heard.